Are you looking for a great place to live near Richmond, Virginia, but you want to avoid all the usual spots? Well, today we're going to be looking at some places that might not be on your radar. So stick around as we go through the 7 most underrated places to live outside Richmond City. My name is Greg Somerville. I'm a local realtor here in Richmond. I make these videos to help people understand what life is really like here in the city and in its surrounding areas. If you have questions or if there's anything I can do for you, feel free to reach out. Well, let's get started. We're going to explore each of these 7 underrated areas in alphabetical order, starting with Ashlin. Ashlin is located 25 minutes north of Richmond in Hanover County. At some point, a clever marketer came up with the phrase center of the universe to describe this unique town, and it stuck. Railroad operators developed the town as a mineral springs resort with a racetrack. It became an early streetcar suburb of Richmond, and the legendary racehorse Secretariat was born at Meadow Farm nearby. Ashlin offers affordable and mid-range housing options with some historic homes as well as some new construction. It tends to attract families, students, and others who are looking for a close-knit community. It's got a dense suburban feel. Niche.com actually gives it an A rating for economic and ethnic diversity, though it does trend a little bit conservative when it comes to voting. There are a lot of things that make this town special. There's the Ashlin Train Day in April, the Strawberry Fair in June, the Ashlin Theater, the Ashlin Farmers Market, and lots of quaint little shops downtown. It's home to the Randolph-Macon Yellow Jackets, and these college students are obviously a big part of the town's life. You'll find plenty of pizza shops and coffee shops and all the grocery stores needed to keep these co-eds alive. You'll also find some other great restaurants like the Iron Horse Restaurant, the Trackside Grill, the Caboose Wine and Cheese Shop, and then the Center of the Universe Brewing Company, not far away. Lots of outdoor recreation options here. There's Puffer Belly Park, which includes a skate park. A new bike trail going from Ashlin all the way to Petersburg starts here, the Fall Line Trail, which is just getting underway. And then less than 15 minutes north, you've got Kings Dominion. Ashlin is located right off 95 and Route 1. And as you can see from the train station behind me, Amtrak goes right through the heart of the city. An easy way to get to DC and points north or to points south. There are lots of great little shops in town like Center of the Yarniverse and Hickory Creek Antiques. Sportsmen are going to love the Bass Pro Shop, Sportsman's Paradise just down the road. And if your heart stops while you're looking at all those amazing stuffed animals on the walls, the Hanover Emergency Center is just 20 minutes away. Some of the most popular neighborhoods are Glen Cary, Hickory Hill, and Amburn, where you'll find new construction. A few years ago, Ashlin was named one of the top 10 best small towns in America. It really is a charming place with a very special community. Number 2 on our list is Bon Air, which is located west of the city in Chesterfield County. The name means good air. The town was originally developed as a resort for wealthy Richmonders wanting to escape the dirty air of industrial downtown. There are a lot of beautiful Victorian structures from the late 19th and early 20th centuries. Interesting fact is that the city of Richmond annexed part of Bon Air in 1970. Homes here are in the medium to high price range with a mix of styles. A lot of families target Bon Air as they move out of the city looking for better schools and more affordable housing. Like the rest of Chesterfield County, Bon Air trends a little bit left of center when it comes to voting. GreatSchools.org gives Robius Middle School a 6 out of 10 score, and the Sabbath School is right here in town. For those who love the outdoors, there's Robius Landing Park, Laris Park, and just about a 5-minute drive away you'll find Pony Pasture, a beautiful section right along the James River. The Stony Point Fashion Park Mall is right here. It was developed in 2004. Never took off quite the way that Short Pump Town Center did, but it still has some great shopping options. Trader Joe's is here, good foods, and then some great places to eat. Southbound, Joe's Inn, and my favorite ice cream place in Richmond, Gelati Celesti. With the Chippenham Parkway and the Powhite Parkway right here, it's easy to get to other parts of Richmond or to get across the river to the north side of town. You'll also find 2 great hospitals here, Johnston Willis and Chippenham. Some of the better known neighborhoods here are Beaufort Oaks, Oxford, and Woodmont. You know, there's a reason why wealthy Richmonders sought out Bon Air. It's a beautiful place, known for its mature trees, rolling hills, and rich history. Third on our list is Chester, located in Chesterfield County, just 20 minutes south of Richmond, right off Route 95. The city grew up around the intersection of the Richmond and Petersburg railroads. During the Revolutionary War, the trader Benedict Arnold led a British invasion of Richmond and destroyed much of the Virginia Navy right here. Chester is a bedroom community of Richmond, with houses ranging from historic homes to modern subdivisions. It tends to attract a lot of military personnel, families, retirees. On the political scale, it tends to be moderate. It's got a sparse suburban feel, and niche.com gives it an A rating for diversity. Because of Fort Gregg Adams, you'll find a lot of active and retired military in the area. A lot of people like to visit Henricus Historical Park and the Dutch Gap Conservation Area. Pocahontas State Park, the biggest state park in all of Virginia, is just a short drive away. You'll also find the Iron Bridge Sports Park nearby with its First Tee golf program and its youth baseball academy. Greatschools.org gives some pretty high ratings to schools there in the Chester area, including Enon Elementary School, which gets a 6 out of 10. Bright Point Community College is also located in Chester. Most of your basic shopping needs can be taken care of at the Breckenridge Shopping Center or at the intersection of Route 10 and Route 95. Lots of retail there. Your medical needs can be taken care of at Tri-Cities Hospital in nearby Hopewell. One of the best things about Chester is that it's situated so conveniently with the major highway systems. Route 95, Route 288, Route 1 all intersect in Chester. If your mouth is watering for some really good barbecue, go to Sibley's. You'll also find good dining at Riptides and Howlett's Restaurant and Tavern. Some of the popular neighborhoods are Enon, Rivers Bend, and Meadowville Landing, which is just a stone's throw from the new Lego factory. Just to sum up, Chester has some very affordable housing, it's got some highly rated schools, and it's uber convenient with its access to the major highways. The fourth area we're going to explore is Glen Allen, located northwest of the city in Henrico County. Used to be mostly farmland, but now it is a growing Richmond suburb. Homes tend to be in the middle of the price range here with a good bit of new construction. A lot of young professionals are moving here and families. Voters here tend to be a bit on the liberal end of the spectrum, and niche.com gives Glen Allen an A rating for diversity. I'm here at the Henrico County Sports and Events Center, one of the area's main attractions. It opened in 2023 and had 100,000 visitors in the first 4 months. Other local attractions are the Cultural Arts Center, and not far away is the Lewis Ginter Botanical Gardens. On weekends, you'll find a ton of young athletes at Stryker Park, which has 11 soccer fields. Glover Park is also popular. Short Pump Town Center is located on the western edge of Glen Allen. All the retail shopping you could ever hope for. And if you need medical attention, the Parham Doctors Hospital is your nearest choice. It's easy to get in and out of Glen Allen, which is just off Interstate 95, Interstate 295, and Route 1. And if you're hungry, we've got options. Mama Cucina's, Boychik's Deli, and Peter Chang's China Cafe. As I mentioned earlier, there's a good bit of new development here. You've got the Village at Virginia Center, and then there's Chickahominy Falls, Richmond's only 55-plus agri-community, which won the Best in American Living Award in 2023. I feel a little sorry for the Richmond farmers who used to live here. Glen Allen is now a thriving Richmond suburb with a booming sports tourism industry. Well, before we visit these last 3 underrated areas, let me just say, if you have any questions about what you've seen or any interest or would like some help researching these further, my number's on the screen. Text or call me anytime. It'd be a real privilege helping you find your perfect place here in Richmond. Next on our list is Mechanicsville. It's located northeast of Richmond in Hanover County. Settlement here began in the 17th century by British colonists. It wound up being the site of many Civil War battles, including the 7 Days Battle and the Battle for Cold Harbor. I'm sitting at that battlefield now. Folks who live here in Mechanicsville tend to prefer a quieter lifestyle. It has a sparse suburban feel, a lot of open land, a lot of agriculture, tends to lean conservative politically, and niche.com gives it a B rating on its diversity scale. Homes here tend to be fairly affordable, a lot of single-family homes with larger lots. The Stone Windmill is a favorite local attraction, along with the battlefields, and Hanover Tomato Festival draws a big crowd every year, and then there are weekly farmers markets. Greatschools.org gives Chickahominy Middle School a 7 out of 10 rating and Hanover High School a 6 out of 10. No major shopping malls here in Mechanicsville, but you'll find lots of strip malls, you'll find the big box stores, you'll find Governor's Antiques, which has acres and acres of cool treasures. The Memorial Regional Medical Center is nearby, which has been nationally awarded for its treatment of stroke victims. Mechanicsville covers a lot of square miles, but thanks to 295 and Route 301, pretty easy to get around the area. Despite the rural location, Mechanicsville offers some good international dining with Bell Greek, Roma Restaurant, and Ginger Red Asian Bistro. Some of the popular neighborhoods here are Atlee, Cold Harbor Farms, and Fieldshire. If you're looking for a small town feel with a strong sense of community, I think you're gonna like Mechanicsville. Number 6 on our list of underrated areas around Richmond is Midlothian. It's located west of Richmond in Chesterfield County. French Huguenots fleeing religious persecution settled here. And then coal was discovered here early in the 1700s. Thomas Jefferson actually wrote that the coal produced in this area was excellent. Midlothian offers a variety of homes, from condos to upscale single families. A lot of families settle here and professionals. Niche.com gives it an A rating for ethnic and economic diversity. And the residents tend to vote on the liberal end of the spectrum. One of the unique local attractions is the Midlothian Mines Park, which relates the history of coal mining in that area. Recreational options include the Stonehenge Golf and Country Club, the Windy Hill Golf Course, and the Swift Creek Reservoir. Chesterfield Town Center, the biggest mall south of the James, is located here, and everybody's favorite store for buying things in bulk, Costco. 2 of the public high schools, James River and Cosby, have won the President's Blue Ribbon School Award in the past. There are 2 great hospital options as well, Johnston Willis and St. Francis. The town is conveniently situated at the intersection of the Midlothian Turnpike, Route 288, and the Poway Parkway. That's probably why there's been so much housing development in the area. Brandermill, Chesterfield County's first planned residential community, is here, as is Woodlake, Charter Colony, and a newer development, Roundtray. Even though most of the unique restaurants tend to be in the city, Midlothian is rapidly expanding its options. You've got some great choices here with ML Steak, the Flying Pig Barbecue, and Cali Love. If you're looking for a place that leans a little bit left on the political spectrum, has a great suburban vibe, and lots of green space, you'll definitely want to consider Midlothian. Last on our list, but definitely not least, is Verina. It's located east of Richmond in Henrico County. The Verina settlement emerged in the early 1600s around a plantation by the same name that's now called Verina Farms. Until 1752, Verina was the county seat of Henrico County. You can find affordable homes here, perfect for first-time home buyers. The area attracts families, professionals, and a lot of retirees. You'll find some historic plantations here and beautiful river views. You'll also love Dory Park with its splash park, dog park, walking trails, and even a disc golf course. I'm here at Taylor Farm Park, a newly opened $20 million gym in Richmond. You can probably tell, looking behind me, a lot of families are taking advantage of this today. It has special appeal for skateboarders and BMX bikers. Speaking of bikers, the Virginia Capitol Trail, which goes from Richmond all the way to Jamestown, goes right through the heart of Verina. Verina High School has recently won state championships in both football and basketball. Henrico County recently approved a 622-acre business site, allowing for the development of multiple data centers. VCU Medical Center and the Richmond Community Hospital are both about 10 miles away. If you're looking for a bite to eat, stop by the original Ronnie's Barbecue or Portobello Ristorante. Some of the most popular communities here are Castleton, 4 Mile Run, and a newly planned community called Arcadia that's going to include almost 800 new homes. Verina is not the easiest place to access. You reach it by Route 5 from the city. You can pick it up from 295. You pay a pretty expensive toll to get across the James River, but the upside is you get a nice rural area, wide open spaces, a really attractive place for people looking for an alternative to Richmond City. Well, that completes our tour of 7 underrated areas around Richmond City. I hope you've enjoyed what you've seen. Listen, finding the right place to live is a huge decision, and there is no one-size-fits-all answer. The perfect choice really depends upon your unique lifestyle and personal preferences. My number's on the screen. If there's anything I can do to help you find the right place, feel free to text me or call me at any time. I'd really be honored to serve you in any way I can. And if it's not the right time for you to move, I hope you'll check out some of my other videos about life here in Richmond, Virginia. Well, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on the next video.